It was 7:14 in the morning when Harold Mitchell's life split into two halves. He had done everything right. Grip sole slippers. Blood pressure medication. Coffee brewing. And then a quarter-sized puddle on the kitchen tile found his left slipper at exactly the wrong angle. He was down in less than a second. Harold had spent 34 years as a fire captain in Savannah, Georgia. He had pulled people from burning buildings. He had never once been the emergency. Lying on that kitchen floor, phone on the counter above him, hip sending a signal up his spine he did not want to interpret, Harold Mitchell felt something he had not felt in 34 years. He had absolutely no idea what to do next. My name is Dr. James Whitfield. 22 years in emergency and geriatric medicine. And in those 22 years, the question I have never stopped asking is this. We spend billions building emergency response. We train paramedics. We install grab bars and motion sensor lights. But almost nobody teaches seniors what to do in the gap, the time between the fall and the help. That gap can be 3 minutes. It can be 2 hours. And it is the most critical and the most neglected window in senior health. What I am about to give you is a 5-step protocol that takes 3 minutes to execute and could be the most important thing you learn this year. And if this channel is where you want to keep getting information like this, the kind your appointments are too short to cover, subscribe right now and turn on the notification bell. Now let me give you the protocol. Let me tell you about Dorothy Harmon first. Dorothy is 81. Charlottesville, Virginia. Sharp, independent, doing the crossword in pen for 40 years. She reached for a book one Thursday afternoon, her step stool shifted, and she came down hard on her living room floor. She was not badly hurt. But she lay on that floor for 2 hours. Not because of the pain. Because she had no framework for what to do. She could not move safely. She could not position herself comfortably. She just stayed, alone, on the cold floor, until her neighbor knocked. That night Dorothy told her daughter, I didn't need a button. I needed to know what to do. Dorothy's story is not unusual. It is Tuesday for millions of people over 65 in this country. And the 3-minute bridge is what changes it. Before we go further, if nobody has shown you this channel before today, hit subscribe right now and turn on the bell. Every week we put out exactly this. The things you were never told. The techniques that belong to you. Do not miss what is coming next week. Here are the 5 steps. Learn them in order. Practice them once before your next meal. Step 1. The breath assessment. 30 seconds. Before you move anything, 3 slow, deliberate breaths. Belly rises on the inhale. Falls on the exhale. Your body releases a cortisol surge the moment you hit the floor. That surge distorts your pain perception and narrows your judgment. 3 breaths measurably lower that response and restore the clarity you need to assess accurately. Harold's first instinct was to push himself straight up. He tried twice, the hip pain stopped him both times, and he burned energy he could not afford. It was only exhaustion that forced him to lie still and breathe, which is exactly what he should have done first. 3 breaths. Before anything else. Step 2. The body scan. 45 seconds. Head to foot. 1 question per zone. Not does it hurt, can I feel it, and can I move it? Sensation and mobility. Those 2 answers tell you what you are working with before you attempt to move. Dorothy, lying on her living room floor, never did this. She spent 2 hours convinced her hip was broken, it was not, and never noticed that her wrist was her most significant injury. A 45-second scan would have given her clarity instead of 2 hours of undifferentiated fear. Zone by zone. Top to bottom. Step 3. The roll to safety. 45 seconds. Choose the side your body scan showed as more functional. Bend the knee on that side, that bent knee is your anchor. Let it fall toward the floor. Your body follows. The head leads. The spine follows the head. The hips follow the spine. You arrive on your side, lower arm extended, upper knee bent on the floor in front of you. This is the position of safety. Spine protected. Weight distributed. Circulation maintained. Do not push straight up with your arms. That loads your wrists and shoulders at exactly the wrong moment. Head leads. Bent knee anchors. Roll slowly. Step 4. The anchor position. 30 seconds. Look around from your side lying position. Find the nearest stable surface at or below waist height, a chair leg, a cabinet base, a wall. Shuffle toward it slowly until your hand is against it or your foot is hooked around it. You are now anchored. Your muscles can rest instead of constantly micro-correcting to hold position. And psychologically, having your hand against something solid changes everything. Harold found the cabinet base 6 inches from his left hand. He pressed his palm flat against it. He told me later, it felt like finding a handhold on a cliff. Step 5. The reach and signal. 30 seconds. Only now, from a stable, anchored, calm position, do you reach for your phone and call for help. You can now say clearly, I fell. I am in the kitchen. My right hip is sore but I can move both legs. I am lying on my left side against the cabinet. I am stable. Please come. That communication changes everything about the response. Harold made that call. His neighbor arrived in 4 minutes. When he walked in and found Harold steady against the cabinet, he said, I thought I was going to find you in trouble. Harold said, I was in trouble. I handled it. Before you close this video, practice these 5 steps one time. On your bed, your couch, a soft floor. 3 breaths. Body scan. Roll to your side. Find your anchor. Make the signal. Once. So your body knows where to go before it needs to go there. Then think of one person who lives alone or eats alone and send them this video today. Not this week. Today. Drop your name and your state in the comments and tell me one person you are sending this to. I read every comment. Every name in those comments is a person who is safer today than they were this morning. And if this is the kind of content you have been looking for, practical, specific, the gaps your appointments never cover, subscribe now. Turn on the notification bell. This channel is built for people who refuse to be unprepared. You just proved that is exactly who you are. Take care of yourselves. And take care of each other.